All right, so I'm going to go through the squat series, starting with just the regular air squat. First, just go over the points of performance for it. So the first point of performance is you're going to send, can you face that way, Nick? You're going to send your hips back and down, and your weights can be predominantly in the heels. All right, so go ahead, Nick, show us one. Good, and could you turn to the front, please? There you go. Awesome. I'm kind of mixing two points of performance together in that one. Then I usually tell the athlete to send their knees out as if there's walls in the side, or sometimes I'll put my hand there and say, when you go down this time, make sure to try to touch my hand or push against my hand right here. And go. Good. Make sure, again, that the athlete's comfortable with you touching them. The next thing I go over is full range of motion. So I tell them that a full squat, or the full range of motion from your hips, is in line with your head and in line with your heels on the top. And at the bottom of the squat, your hip crease is below the top of your knee. So Nick, you face that way again. And down. As you can see, his hip crease is below his knee. And go stand up. And his head is in a straight line all the way down to his heels. Awesome job, Nick. And the last thing that I go over is to make sure they maintain midline stability or proper lumbar curve. What I tell them to do here is to have your hands up in the air, wave it like you just don't care. Go ahead, put your hands up, Nick. Awesome, yes. And then I said try to keep your chest up all the way down, so go ahead and go down for me. And up. Good. Now I have a little slight butt wink at the bottom. What I tell them to do is not to go so deep. I say make the squat a little more shallow for me. So don't go so deep. So don't go so deep, Nick. Damn, my English is so hard. And down, right there, and good, and up. Awesome. Face the front. So some common errors for the air squat. The first one we tend to see is the athlete will go up on the balls of their feet. So when I say go and go down, they'll send their knees forward. I guess actually, sorry, face that way again. Keep on rotating you.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah. So do it incorrectly. So when I say go down, the athlete will go up on their toes and stand up. Now sometimes it isn't. That is about an average. Usually happens. They're not going to usually go all the way down like this. But still, sometimes it'll be a slight. They'll go slightly up on their toes, and that's kind of hard to tell. So in order to fix this problem, you can do two things. One, I'll say, hey, Nick, on the way down, can you wiggle your toes for me? Okay. And down. All the way down. Good. And up. Other times, what you can do is you can say, all right, Nick, I'm going to put my hand right underneath your foot. Do not crush my fingers. And down. And up. Awesome. Another problem that we'll commonly see is an athlete will not go all the way down. So go ahead and show me that. Go a little more, stay up a little higher. Down and up. Good. So the fix is pretty easy. All I say is, Nick, can you go all the way down for me? Good. Or go a little further down. Sorry. Yeah, go a little further down. Another one will be a loss of a lumbar curve. This is pretty common as well. So go ahead, Nick, round to the back. Good. And up. So sometimes this is due to their stance being too narrow, multiple things. If their stance is wide and not going up on their toes, it's easiest sometimes just saying, that's why I have them put their hands up in the air. So go ahead and put your hands up, Nick. Good. Now keep your chest up all the way down. And up. Good. Now if they're still kind of rounding at the back, this is when I'll put my hands there, and say, don't touch my hands, Nick. Down. Good. And up. All right, he's still a little butt winking there, so you would tell the athlete to not go as deep to make sure the butt wink does not occur. Now, can you face forward? Now, let's say that the athlete is doing multiple things wrong. So he's going up on his toes, his knees are coming in, and he's rounding his back, and he's not getting depth. Can you show all those things for me, Nick? Woo! All right, and up. Put your knees in more. I know it's hard. He's so good at squatting. He's so used to correct movement. Go ahead, Nick. Good. Now go all the way down. Don't go all the way down. So sometimes, in order to fix this problem, it's easy as just telling them to make sure to drive their knees out, and this will sometimes fix the rounding of the lower back and reaching depth. So Nick, can you drive your knees out for me, please? And up. Awesome, man. That was really easy to fix. Thank you, Nick.